Hey everybody, let's give everybody time to get in here. So what have y'all been up to today? It is Friday the 13th. I bought a car on Friday the 13th once. It doesn't bother me a bit. It is what it is. It's just a Friday that starts with a 13. So folks, I've been busy today. Boy, have I been busy. I have been really busy today. The team, even with Bruce having his heart attack this week and all the things that are going on, the team got the book. They went through the new book, the Chaos Cure book. They went through it, came up with the edits. We sent them to the copy editor. She and I sat down with the book and we've gone through it. And the edits are done. They're done. So I'm excited as I can be about the new book, The Chaos Cure. And Patty or somebody's going to post a link in here because I can't post a link and talk at the same time, just so you know. I can't do that. It is impossible for me to do that. But I talked to the marketing people yesterday, and they said that we are selling books like crazy, pre-order books. But they wanted me to change the link where I was sending everybody to Amazon, what they wanted me to do, because we're going to be in all booksellers. We're going to be in Barnes & Nobles and Borders and all these booksellers. So we're going to send you a link to seal to the publishing house, and that is going to take you to wherever you want to go. You get to pick and choose where you want to buy your book. Maybe you got a Barnes & Noble gift card that you got for Christmas that you need to use up. So here we go. We are praying for God's healing for Bruce. I just got word from Laura that Ashley's coming in from Germany and that they've moved Bruce out of CCU and that he is in a cardiac unit, and we're so thankful for everything. Now, let me show you some of the graphics. I don't know that you can see these, but I'm going to try to show them to you. I've got a whole section just on our critters, and this is one of the graphics on page 183. It's just about our cats and dogs. Oh, there's a bird in there. How cute is that? And then there's graphics in and out of the whole book, all through it. It's just adorable. So I can't wait for y'all to see it. It's just, I've written 3 books, and it never gets old. It's fun because it's helping you to get your life in order. Now, let's talk about one of the things we learn in sync reflections. And this was in Body Clutter. It was in the Chaos to Clean book. All of them, we learned this one topic. Progress, not perfection. Progress, not perfection. Now, how many of you have thought to yourself or posted on our Facebook page or sent an email to me that you were doing Fly Lady wrong? Let's see some I don't want to reinforce a negative attitude, and it's not a thumbs up thing. Let's see some frowny faces. Give me some frowny faces if you thought you were doing Fly Lady wrong. If you've ever thought that. It's okay. Yep. There's a couple. I'm proud of you for being honest. You can't do, the only way you can do Fly Lady wrong is not to do anything. And that's what we've been doing. We've just been doing what we had to do. We've been putting out fires. I mean, when I was going through the edits on the Chaos Cure book, I was telling the editor that we'd had a fire in our house. And I explained to her that Michelle and I had done a fire drill. We knew what to do. Robert happened to be home. He saved our house because he emptied a fire extinguisher on the fire. We were prepared. And I was explaining to her how I had to get the cats out of the house. That's why we were talking about the critter section of our little book. And knowing, I showed you my house yesterday. I walked you through my house. Was it perfect? No, the dog had torn up a dog bed in the floor. She was tuckered out. Beds were laying everywhere. The house was dark. I don't live in an HGTV type of house. I live in a house on top of a mountain with critters running around, birds and squirrels, and we had a bear the other day. I mean, we have stuff everywhere. And my house is never going to be perfect. Even at a time when I have people coming over, my house is not going to be perfect. Does it matter? No. Because it's good enough. The only way, we break our house down into zones. Well, zones, if you see something that needs done in your bedroom, and we're not going to be in the master bedroom for another 2 weeks. If you see something that needs done, like a smudge on the wall, what's the wrong with taking a washcloth or a purple rag and wiping that smudge off? It's okay. I don't want you to wait. It's called the do it now principle. And the do it now principle keeps us, it's the do it now principle only takes a few seconds. It's kind of like swish and swipe. Swish and swipe. So let's take care of the things when you notice something needs doing. Don't put it off because it's not the right time. If your hall closet needs decluttering and you got a hankering to get rid of some stuff, by all means, declutter that hall closet. You can turn that hall closet into a pantry, which Leanne Ely taught us how to do, which is wonderful. We have too much stuff. If you see something that needs doing, let it go. Do it so you can not think about it anymore. It was wet and stormy here yesterday. So folks, there is no wrong way to do Fly Lady. I don't want you stuck in your perfectionism and be caught up in trying to do it the right way when housework done incorrectly still blesses your family. It still blesses your family. I did my floors this morning. Were they perfect? No. Did they get done? Yeah. I remember a long time ago, we had hardwood floors. I was little. I was 9. We had hardwood floors, and people would come in and buff them and put wax down, and there'd be waxy buildup or commercials for waxy buildup. And my floors aren't perfect. But guess what? I could get down on the floor if I have to and not get real dirty. I'd still get some cat hair on me. And we kept the grand dog a couple of weeks ago, and her hair's still under some sofas and things because I haven't done any detailed cleaning in those areas. I don't know why I depress people. I don't think I should depress people. I don't know what that's about. If you don't like me getting emotional, then I suggest you not come on and watch me, because I don't know when I'm going to tune up and cry. When something touches me, I feel it. And I feel for you every day. I'm just, I am who I am. If I'm on a stage with 12,000 people or talking to you right now, my home is just a home. It hugs us every day. I work here. I have a little studio in my front bedroom. It used to have a bed, but I am right here. And I try to give you what you see is what you get with me. What you see is what you get with me. But when we try to put perfectionism on a system that I built not to be perfect, then all you're doing is hurting yourself. All you're doing is watching yourself. You're just hurting yourself. So let go of the perfectionism. It's that perfectionism that causes us to procrastinate, that my friend Scott Adams, when people are being hateful to him, he just blocks them. And if there's a way to block people, then I suggest Patty or Liz do that, because we don't need to be sidetracked by somebody being hateful. And we just don't. We just don't, because life's too short. We know that this week because we had a friend whose heart stopped on a helicopter going to Mission Hospital. Life's too short. Life is entirely too short for us to be at odds with each other. And all of a sudden it's gotten to where it's okay to be hateful to people online. It's not okay to be hateful to people. It's not okay. If you don't like something, just hit delete. That's all you got to do. You don't have to there are people, these type of people have been around a long time, folks. Y'all just don't comment. Y'all just don't have to comment, because they're just stirring up stuff, and it'll be fine. You don't have to comment. I mean, I saw her comment, and it sort of hurt my feelings, but we have to pray for that person too. And what's sad is that they probably really need us more than the rest of you, because there's lashing out. When someone lashes out, that's a good sign that their house is not blessing them. When they have their feelings on their shoulders and it's hateful, and the words that come out of their mouths are hateful, what do you think they're doing to their poor children? So we need to pray for those folks. And if they're not going to stop being hateful, then we should block them. But we have to be kind to others. We have to love ourselves. And I don't set out to cry on camera. I don't do that. I've been told by TV producers that you don't ever do that. Well, sometimes it's hard for me to stop. I love y'all. I love the person that was hateful. But I won't let them sidetrack me. And it's a lesson. When someone is being hateful, you have to look at what you can learn from them. What is it you can learn from them? Well, you learn you don't lash out by typing. You don't lash out by typing. As Scott Adams says, he just calls them a Nazi and blocks them right then. End of story. I don't think there's Nazis on here, but we just Yeah, I feel for you. I mean, we were talking about how to dedicate this book, and I've been praying about it. And I feel like, Sync Reflections, let me read you this dedication in Sync Reflections. Let me find it. It should be. This book is dedicated to you who have suffered in silence, thinking you were the only one in the world who lived in chaos. That's what we think. And then I do a live video, and there are thousands of you watching that are all living in chaos. So you're not alone. So I've been thinking about the dedication for this book. And even though this book is for everybody, this book is also geared toward somebody who needs smaller segments of things. And it's, 300 to 500 word articles or essays or subchapters. It's a fast read. And so it's kind of dedicated to the young men and women. And I'm crying now because my nephew just got his own apartment. Alex, y'all know Alex. He started the Fly Lady Premium stuff. He just got his first apartment. And how cool is that? How cool is that? But he still needs to know how to clean his own toilet. And the boy has read everything I've ever written. And he's lived with his mother. And she's a fly baby, although she's a born organized fly baby. But these kids are getting out on their own, and they don't have people come over to their houses, because their apartments, because they're living in can't have anyone over syndrome. So if we write a book for them so that they can have a home that they can meet people and get together and watch the World Cup and do all kinds of things that are wonderful. How great is that? They don't have to go to a Starbucks, or they don't have to meet at a restaurant. They can meet at each other's homes. So for a housewarming gift, I've sent Alex stuff to entertain with. I got him some dishes, just some inexpensive dishes on Amazon. And then I got him some silverware, and he's got some glasses. And he said, well, I need wine glasses. And I said, okay, if you want some wine glasses, I've already sent you wine glasses. And I got him a little grill, not a grill that you would put a fire in, but a grill you put in the oven and get real hot. It's cast iron. And you throw a steak on it and flip it over, and it's done. And so he could cook steaks. He could make panini sandwiches on it. I mean, I got him stuff to do some simple entertaining. I got him a pasta pot and a skillet. What else do you need? You don't need much to entertain. You just don't. Oh, and I got him a French press coffee pot. So instead of a graduation gift from college, he got a housewarming gift from me. And he doesn't have anything. He has nothing. So he doesn't have to declutter right now. One day he may have to declutter, but he doesn't have to right at this minute. So folks, let's take some time today to be thankful for what we have. And to know, I like to think about if something happened to me today, how much cleaning out my family would have to do. I don't know. I don't think there's a whole lot. I don't have a lot of clutter. My clothes. But that's about it. The rest of the stuff Robert and I both use. Let's see what Norma says. I try I tried to follow you without decluttering. How'd that work for you, Norma? You can't. You got to declutter some along the way. All I ask is 15 minutes a day. 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes in the afternoon, 5 minutes in the evening. I mean, right now we're still in our kitchen working. Open up a kitchen drawer and see what needs to be decluttered. I opened up a drawer a while ago that has my dishwasher pods in it. And I found 3 things that I could throw away out of that drawer. I just picked them out and put them in. I rinsed them out and put them in the recycling. You can get rid of your clutter, and it doesn't have to be perfect. And you don't have to empty a drawer to do it. You gotta declutter. It's part of the battle, because clutter is what is standing in our way. So, folks, it's Friday the 13th. Do something fun today. I think I'm going to take my son to dinner because his family is traveling. They're gone to see Rock City in Chattanooga, and they are going to see Lookout Mountain. I have a niece that lives on Lookout Mountain, and they're meeting family from the other end of the state in Tennessee tomorrow. Fun, fun, fun. So, folks, go check out my new book, The Chaos Cure. And I can't wait for you to see it. It's going to be, I mean, I'm getting to share a little bit with you, but isn't that the cutest thing you've ever seen? Look at that. Those critters. They're just adorable. It's a great graphic artist. And I think the words are pretty good too. And there's some great titles in this book. This is called Critter Love. This chapter is Critter Love. And we love our critters. Let's see what this question is. Let's see. The culture needs to be lifted up to more kindness and civility. Civility is gone. It's just gone. And I was just saddened yesterday. And I'm going to touch on politics a little bit. But I was saddened on how the questioning of Mr. Strzok, how I was just saddened by all of it. Both sides. And him. All of it. It made me sad. So I had to turn it off. So if things are bothering you on TV, turn it off. Where's my little magic wand? There we go. I just had to turn it off. It was just sad. Now today I was watching the president in England meeting. They had a press conference, and then I watched the president with the Queen, and that was. I got real upset with everybody because they were making her stand for such a long time, and she's 92. How long does it take to get the book? It's not coming out until August. I said that wrong. It's December the 18th. So I don't think they'll bill you for it until it gets ready to come out. Let's see what Joanne says. Thank you. You're such. Love you too, Joanne. I love you all. But this is going to be a fun book. It's going to be a fun. Now remember, tonight at midnight is the last call for our half-price Swish and Swipe pack. It will still have the Swish and Swipe pack up, but it won't be $11.95. It'll go back to another price, and I don't know what that is off the top of my head. We also have the multi-wand on sale right now. It's $12, and if you use the coupon code SHINY591, if you use the coupon code, so put that link in, folks, to the book, to the seal press page, because I shared that link with Patty and Liz. Put that link in. It's a Fly Lady link, FLDY. I should have remembered what it was, but I don't have it right in front of me. I should put it on one of my little cards. That's what I should do. I ordered my second today and the one. So it's going to be interesting. The guys yesterday on our marketing team, they said, "What have you done?" And I was getting defensive about what I'd done. And one of you had seen the book on Amazon, and you had told me it was on Amazon. Well, you can order it from lots of different places. And they said, "Well, you've sold a lot of books already." And I said, "Well, I didn't mean to. I didn't set out to do that. But I got excited because somebody told me it was already up on Amazon. And y'all didn't tell me. It was up for 2 weeks and you didn't tell me." So they were kind of blown away that nobody had told me that it was up. But y'all told me. Got wooden tiles today. You did? Where'd you get them from, Brenda? From Amazon? Did you get some wooden tiles from Amazon? Here's my little game. I told my editor about this game. Isn't this fun? I like this little jar with a clamp on it. Let's see what I'm going to draw out. How many sisters do I have? I have 4 sisters and 1 brother. This is for Weekly Home Blessing Hour, and it's mop. Can you see that? There you go, mop. Mop. So I have 3 sisters that I grew up with, and then I have a sister. I have a brother that I found on Ancestry.com, and I have a sister who found me on Facebook because we'd both posted Daddy's picture, and I'd known about her through my brother who had found her birth certificate. So I have a sister Susan that I didn't know. I have sister Dina, a sister Leanne, and a sister Patty, not Leanne Ely. And then my brother is Clifton. So yeah, I have 4 sisters and 1 brother. I always wanted a brother. And Karen is having me come to Danville, Virginia. Maybe she can post the date on that, and so people can get it on their calendar. It's in September sometime. I think it's the 21st, but I'm not gonna. It's a Friday night, so y'all can come to Danville, Virginia, and see me. We hadn't promoted it yet because we're just getting started doing it. But put together your game. We're gonna work on making us a game, and it'll be fun. If you make it fun, it'll get done. Not coming to Texas anytime soon. Nobody's asked me. Shiny $5.91 is the discount code. Yes, it is. I have 3 whole sisters and two half siblings. My sister's telling the details. What are on the tiles? If you look back through a couple of some of our videos, I've gone through them all, and there's 20 things. It's the morning routine, the before bed routine, it's weekly home blessing. It's about 20 things. It's reboot your laundry, swish and swipe. I've been to Georgia many times. So let's have some fun, folks. Let's enjoy our time together and be thankful for what we have. Tomorrow is Family Fun Day. Today is what did I do? If you ever make it to Southern Missouri, well, I kind of grew up across the river from Southern Missouri in Tiptonville, Tennessee. So I know Southern Missouri well. Something flew outside the window. So everybody have a good day. Today's date night, and clean out your car. Go clean out your car. Don't do it at the service station. Don't even think about doing it at the service station when you're filling up with gas. Clean out your car at home. Purse is good. What's the weirdest thing? Hey, everybody clean out their purses right now while you're talking to me. Let's find out what the weirdest thing in your purse is. That's a fun game. Everybody grab your purse and go clean out your purse. Yep, let's go see what the weirdest thing you have in your purse. There's going to be some weird things in the car too. I know you. I know what's going on. And I need lipstick on. I'd already put my makeup on, but I forgot to redo my lipstick. Soap is soap is soap. A red nose from Walgreens, that's cute. A horse dewormer. How about that? Beano, well, that's a good thing to have. A liquor bottle, wow. The bathroom clock. A baggie of melted chocolate chips. A baby doll. Some leftover kid snacks. Empty sandwich bag with peanut butter leftovers. AAA batteries. That reminds me, I got to change the battery on the thing that raises my mild taco sauce. A migraine tab. It never hurts to have one of those with you. I keep Excedrin with me. Oregano oil. That stuff stinks. I have to have it in a bottle, in another bottle. But it's a good antibacterial. A small flashlight, always prepared. That's good. Hairnet. Don't know why we need a hairnet, but hey, that's, if you need one, you need one. Y'all are doing good. So, a poultry house drinker part. A diaper. How old's your youngest child? Poo-pourri. That's cute. I've given that away for Christmas. How often do you wash the rags? Well, I wash them when they get dirty. I have a laundry basket that I keep downstairs that keeps my my chenille mop cloths and my purple rags and my dish towels in it. And when I get a full load, I wash them. A Lego, a big Lego. 16. Next week, y'all. Next week, we're dealing with our paper clutter. Yep, you have to have a diaper handy when they're 6 months old. Oh, well, you never know when one will come off on you, and you really need one. And folks, if you're going on vacation and you're going to do a lot of walking, take good shoes. And I'm fussing at my son. He did a lot of walking around Boston in shoes that were not good for his feet. And he hurt his foot. He injured a tendon. Do you use paper towels anymore? Or tons of purple? I rarely use a paper towel. If I'm going to get up puppy pee-pee on the floor, I will use a paper towel. I actually have a roll of paper towels right over there for that one reason. She's pretty good, but sometimes she misses. How do you, let's see what this is. How can I get rid of my husband's books? Is that all it is? You can't get rid of your husband's books. That would be wrong. If I went in there to get rid of my husband's books, that would be terrible. They're his books. You cannot declutter other people's stuff. Do you hear me? Don't do that. That's wrong. Now, you can corral it. You can put the books in a bookshelf. You can do lots of things, but don't declutter their books. I learned the hard way. I got rid of my husband's favorite cookie cookbook. And to this day, he guards it with his life. It has a special place in the bookshelf, not with the cookbooks. He's scared I'll declutter it again. I had to go get it out of the truck. He said, "Where's my cookbook?" I said, "What cookbook?" He said, "My blue cookbook." So I have to show you where it is on the shelf because he won't let me touch it. You don't know that there's way too many books. They're his books. My husband has a lot of books too, but they're reference books. He can go find anything for me. He finds me poems. He reads me stuff. 2 apples were in my backpack purse. Ooh wee. Apples can go bad. So you can't touch his stuff. It is not good. Because when you declutter his stuff, you won't want him. Let me tell you this story. Let's just say you got your scrapbook and stuff all over the kitchen table. And your husband has, now I'm just going to use Bruce as an example. Bruce likes to work on cars. That's our friend that's in the hospital. Bruce likes to work on cars. If he came into their kitchen and took apart a carburetor on his kitchen table, he would not think that was a problem. But Laura would. If she decluttered his carburetor that he had spent money on getting the rebuild kit to do, and he needed light to do it with, if she decluttered that, it would upset him. Same way, if he came in and moved all your scrapbook and stuff off of the table and just put it any old place, you get upset with that too. His clutter is not clutter. It's clutter to you, but it's not to him. Your stuff is not clutter to you, but it's clutter to him. So you see, you can't touch somebody else's stuff. You can encourage, and the best way to do it is to set the example by you getting rid of your stuff. Because when you get rid of your stuff, they're going to let go of things. They're going to see you getting rid of all your t-shirts. And you know what? Next thing you know, they're going to have a pile they want to get rid of too. And it works with the kids. So try it sometime. I know I'm running over, but hey, I'm on a soapbox. So set the example in love. You can do this. We can do that in every way. Be nice and kind. God always does have a plan. Yes, He does. You declutter your own things. You get rid of stuff. We don't need a whole lot. We really don't. Think about moving off to college. We didn't take a whole lot with us. Yeah, I froze because I accidentally hit something, a notification, and it went to it. Anyway, I love you all. I will see you tomorrow. Yeah, that's a good way to do it. Work on his just get them corralled. Everybody needs a place. My husband has the basement. He has his shop. He has his office. He has a place by his chair. He has lots of places. So everybody, let's take care of our stuff first. As my mother-in-law said, my mother-in-law, not Robert's mother, but Justin's grandmother, Elizabeth, she used to say, "You milk your ducks and I'll milk mine." And that was pretty much, stay out of my stuff and I'll stay out of yours. Let's milk our own ducks, folks. I love you all. I'll see you later. Have a good date night. Take one of the kids out or do something. I think I'm going to take my son out to dinner. See y'all later. Bye.